Well, that's a little embarrassing, trying to start off things and already have the mic muted. Typical streamer stuff, right? So, it's been a while since I've done one of these things where I've gone ahead and just given like a general state of how things are in the stream. So, here's the short of it. We had to go replace our main streaming rig. In fact, the old one's still right there. It's going to be going into storage and probably eventually being used for server parts later on. I have some plans with that. I haven't made any decisions yet, mostly because they cost money, and right now money is very tight because even though we do have a new rig, it pretty much blew out all of my emergency funds, and then lo and behold, of course, my car breaks down, so I'm scrambling right now. I'm still scrambling, in fact. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. And then on top of that, the gaming rig, which is now sitting on my desk here where I normally have consoles, will have to get replaced at some point soon because that is also now extremely obsolete. So, you know, not a great spot there either. And then on top of all that, Twitch just had a catastrophic TwitchCon. Whoo boy. Like right now, Twitch's reputation is in the toilet. I've talked about it a lot on stream, and I feel like a broken record saying that like Twitch doesn't feel like it's got much of a future, and it still very much doesn't feel like it. It still feels like things are very stagnant on Twitch. It definitely feels like their ability to run their own platform is abysmal at best. And it's something that just, something's got to be done. Something has to be done. And quite frankly, I don't see a whole lot of signs of anything happening, and I want to see something happen. Especially having Dan Clancy lose his job. I'm sorry, I don't see Twitch having a future with that man at the CEO helm. I just don't. He had some good ideas. He put a lot of good things forward. He is doing more bad for the company now than good. Because our reputation now on Twitch is being dictated by a 1% that is horribly bad actors, animal abusers, nuisance IRL streamers, near pornographic hot tub streamers. Like, that's what we're now being known for on Twitch to the outside world. And if you're a regular on Twitch channels like mine, you know that's not the case at all. 99% of what's still on Twitch is still good. It's just these handful of channels that go super political, that go and say the most outlandish stuff that would, I mean, I'll be blunt, if you said the things they said on their streams at like a workplace, you wouldn't have a job. Like, period. You just wouldn't. So here's what I'll bluntly say. I am taking more and more, I keep saying this too, but I am taking more and more steps to move more things over to YouTube. Right now, there's a couple of problems with that. First off, being the bot I'm using, Mr. Firebot over here, that I've started integrating a lot of my cool customizations, like giving people the ability to redeem points, to change my camera, to enable certain alert packages, and those sort of neat little interactions. Firebot is not YouTube compatible at all. It is in fact exclusively Twitch compatible. So my choices then are either A, try to switch over to Atom, which is a paid service, so I really don't want to do that, and figure out a way to make that work, or B, you switch to something like StreamerBot that's not as polished as Firebot, but I'm pretty sure StreamerBot supports YouTube. And I really don't want to swap bots again. I really don't. I'd rather just see Firebot just put in like bare minimal YouTube support. Even if it's just like, oh yeah, you can do exclamation mark commands on YouTube. You give that, you give the ability to read YouTube chat and the ability to do exclamation mark commands, you are set. So I'm going to be taking more and more steps to kind of lean more towards the YouTube side. I am looking at a good workflow to actually do like halfway deep or do more like visual or like verbal essays for YouTube. Talk a bit more about things like the path forward on FF14. I've wanted to do like what I think would be a good idea for jobs in FF14, since this next expansion is supposed to focus more on job redesign and kind of use my insight in very, very, very amateur game design to that extent, and my understanding of what can and can't be done with code. I shouldn't say with this specific code. I know nothing about FF14's code, but just I've had to go ahead and make custom edits for a Ragnarok Online server before. So I have quite a bit of experience just in tweaking a limiting code to go ahead and do custom unique things and try to improve a game. I have a lot of insight in that regard. So I do want to try and flex that to do a video like that on YouTube. It's just going to take time, of which I don't have. I do also intend on before. So like, here's the thing. I want to get the job insight video out by the end of the month. I want to get that done by the end of October. Even if it's just throw everything into a PowerPoint, do like a PowerPoint presentation, then edit in some funny stuff later on with like some B-roll, you know, if that's what it takes to do it, and maybe that's just the kind of video style that'll work for me, so be it. Maybe that's what I'll end up doing. I need to figure out what works for me. Because trying to work a full-time job and stream what feels like full-time and try to do YouTube videos. And also I'm trying to get shorts back up and running, which I already have 2 weeks of clips done that are mostly scheduled. So, you know, that's my plans for the rest of the month. Next month, I want to get the merch store up, and it's just be like a simple sarcastic quips on a t-shirt sort of a thing. We're going to be working with a company called Fourth Wall. I've talked about before on Stream Maintenance Mondays. The other thing I do want to say though, I kind of want to almost lean more towards doing Stream Maintenance Mondays on YouTube. And I know it's going to sound kind of weird to do. Did my camera just like jitter a little bit there? I must be losing my mind. In any case, I want to try and move that more towards YouTube, because I want to lean less on Twitch, because I have not seen a whole lot of signs that Twitch has a whole lot of motivation in saving itself. Because the unfortunate thing is that this 1% problem that Twitch has, it is going to affect advertising. It already has affected advertising. You're already seeing ad breaks occasionally where it says they couldn't load an ad because there's fewer advertisers. We can go ahead and be in denial about ad rates all we want. I'm sure there's just something going on in the back end, so Twitch is just like, oh, don't worry, there's no problem. Here's more money, no problem. Yikes. It would not surprise me at all if that's going on. While in reality, we're seeing less advertisement variety. We're seeing more and more couldn't load an ad. All of that. Now, right now on YouTube, I don't have ads enabled. I haven't even unlocked that yet. I do want to get it so that when we do have ads on YouTube, that live streams will only play ads when we're on break. Very similar to how I do on Twitch. We don't use the automated ad runner. I do not believe in that tool. I think that tool is a death sentence. I think that turns away so many people. Yeah, pre-rolls are bad. But having a guy that just wants to chill get blindsided by a paper towel ad in the middle of your boss fight is so much worse. And the worst part is I can't blame a lot of the streamers because the system right now is rigged to encourage that stupid ads manager. I only get 30% of ad revenue. People who run the ads manager get 55%. Even though I run ads just as frequently. That being said, I am tempted to increase the length of the ad breaks from 3 minutes to 3:30 just to get a little bit more mileage out of the ad breaks, because I don't do anything for, well, it says 5 minutes, but let's be honest, I end up spending like a good 7 minutes minimum on those breaks. And if something goes too bad, I can be gone for 15, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I need to get better at that. I'm so sorry. But in any case, that's more me just rambling. So the long and short of it is, I want to try and do more to encourage donos and subs. The problem is that before I can even do that, I have to finish the yeah, we should probably just get to the games. Like, first off, I don't think we're gonna get to anything spooky this Halloween, unfortunately. I don't have anything on hand right now, and between having to go get a new streaming rig and wiping out the savings and having to go pay for a car repair bill that I can't right now, I cannot justify going out and spending even $1 on any kind of new spooky or new to me spooky game. So that just is what it is, unfortunately. It just is. I do want to try and do more collabs. I just don't know with who or what or when. We do plan on getting a couple people together to do a once a week series of Pilgrim's Traverse. I don't know when that's going to start. Yeah, there's a lot I have planned. Like, the schedule for the rest of this month is going to be pretty much bog standard. Just because, you know, we're at where we're at. Rating is going to kick back up. I'm on the fence again whether I'm going to be streaming the Savage tier or not. It does look like I'm gonna have to recruit almost a fresh static again anyway. Just because it looks like a lot of the people I had aren't available anymore. Who will? And that'll be that. So I'm giving myself to the end of the month to get new YouTube video out. I want to keep the shorts going. The podcast, of course, is going to keep going. And then before the end of November, I want to get the t-shirt shop up. That's my goals. That's my goals right now as far as streaming. So that's it. That's pretty much it for me. Take care. See you around.